right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Hello, Bobo.
Hello, Maiko.
Muo. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the co-host of the Bonfire radio show. You can hear it weeknights on Sirius XM, Faction 103. I enjoy your show.
Oh, thank you, man. I enjoy your show. Michael Calta, the host of the Calta Show, 5 days a week on 103 The Bone. 105, 9.5, 95.4, 95.3 The Bone. 92.
102.5 The Bone.
102.
This is my dream for when I retire, just to be that guy that goes 105.5 The Dove. Like the old people station. That's all I want to do in life. I want to be like 98.7 Warm.
When you quit, like when you're everything comes to an end. We know that.
Sure.
When you're done with radio and you've saved enough money and you're like, all right, I'm out. I'm retiring. They're fucking with me. You know, the new guy's on my heels, fucking,
Right.
Sticking fireworks in people's assholes. I'm not into it.
That's what got me here.
Yep. And Pap and Spanish are both, passed away because of alcohol. And
mummified from the inside out.
And Galvin moved to Guatemala to rescue animals.
Right.
And Carmen is, a successful fucking news anchor.
She's married some 22-year-old Honduran guy.
5 mulatto babies.
Yes.
Are you going to really want to do radio? Like something like that? Are you going to want to have some type of job?
Oh, no, I don't want to do radio.
When you're done, you're done.
I don't want to be like, that was Burt Bacharach on 105.5 The Dove. No, I just want to be the guy that pre-records all the voice stuff. Join us for a community involvement day this Saturday, August 5th.
How come you don't do that now? How come you don't have voice stuff now?
There's no demand for it now. There's like one guy that does everything. There's literally like 5 guys that do everything. And usually remember Paul Turner had now back to the Howard Stern show, that big deep voice. Nobody wants that anymore. Now they want they want Liv Schreiber or one of those a guy really who's got a lisp or some sort of speech impediment, so he sounds different from everybody. The one thing that really baffles me as far as, because I get into this voiceover stuff, like I'm interested in it. The Honda one with John Cena, it just doesn't make sense. I like John Cena, but he's not on screen. It's just his voice, and his voice isn't that great where you're like, that's my guy.
Right.
I don't know.
What he does Honda?
He does Honda. You're like, you'll hear him. It'll be like the new Honda Accord. And you're like, that's John Cena. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but once you're in the mix, you're in the mix. Once you're in the voiceover mix, they just like, it's like anything. Any club owner tries. I have integrity. I hire only funny people. It's like no, and then all of a sudden, there's 17 shows with Katie McLaren, the TikTok star from fucking Korea.
Yeah.
That changed her name from fucking Ming Wang Wow to Katie McLaren. And now and she goes on stage and does 10 minutes of fucking horseshit. I mean, I should have stopped the analogy. I shouldn't have said Korean. I should have just said Katie McLaren. And I got the laugh and I got greedy.
I like Ming Wang Wang was good.
Yeah, I just fucked up. So anyways, my point being is that nobody has integrity. They care about fame. People love fame more than money.
I think I'm the opposite. I think I'm the rare opposite, which is why I think I've made some right decisions, because my ego doesn't make me have to be famous, but I do like money. Like I never wanted to be poor anymore, so I always did the right thing for the money. But I'll let somebody else be the star. I don't give a shit about that.
Right? Yeah. Well, it's just so funny. Mosh, you have that video I sent you?
105.5.
Yes.
The Dove.
I want you to watch this video and then tell me what you feel, what this is, like how this makes you feel.
All right.
This is one of the videos Colin sends me every other day. He'll send me a video.
What's worse, Colin sending you old shanty songs or me sending you pictures of my dick?
Colin songs.
Wow.
But he also, now he's got a new thing where he sends me, it's called street art,
Right.
where it's just like a picture of the sidewalk where a trash can used to be. It's like dirty around the edges.
There's a ring.
He's like, street art, man. It looks like toast. There was a piece of toast here.
I love it.
And it,
oh, you froze up on a sexy face.
I did?
Yeah. You were like this.
Mush, am I freezing?
A little bit. It's got more to do with StreamYard than you. StreamYard's been acting funny this last couple of weeks. Did I not get heard? I'm sorry.
No, we heard you. We're just laughing at you.
I'm just saying it's not necessarily your connection. Sometimes it's your internet, but I think it's StreamYard this time.
So I'll take it.
I'm watching this video to let you know what kind of feelings it stirs.
Yep.
Okay.
But go in a little further, Mush. Is that your internet that's shitty, or is why is it always like choppy with this?
Are you on Wi-Fi? Or are you?
I haven't played it yet, but I mean, right now it's StreamYard.
All right, let's go. That's good. All right, stop it. It's not working.
So far, it's horrible.
Stop. Why, when I watch other people's videos on StreamYard or whatever, they just play. And when we play videos, it's shit always.
I think it's
not always. It's also because we're streaming live and they're not streaming live.
And Mush doesn't have the best cable.
What's that?
And Mush's cable is probably not that great.
No, it must be the live thing. I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll find out.
I recognize those people. I'm dying to know what you want me to feel.
It's Carly Simon and James Taylor singing
the Diamond Ring song.
Mockingbird don't sing by you. And Colin sent that to me. And it infuriated me. I woke up this morning to it.
Why does that? It was kind of like uplifting. Why does that infuriate you?
Because we know what they are. They're the alternative comedians of rock and roll at the time. That's why.
I don't know. At the time, that was kind of rock and roll.
They're the direct result of Led Zeppelin, fucking chicks, having a good time, throwing a TV out a window, Black Sabbath. And then these alternative fucking songwriting fucking douchebags, these little thin fucking, hey man, Mockingbird don't sing. That's Mike Birbiglia and Maria Bamford on sing. Mocking, fuck off.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's the direct result of,
the opposite of cool.
You guys get too many laughs.
I remember the first time I ever heard the term alternative comic. I didn't know it. I was like, what's an alternative comic?
Well, people don't know that alternative comic came from alternative rooms. They just couldn't get in at the regular rooms. The Cellar, the Strip, Caroline's, you know what I mean? Nick's, blah, blah, blah. So they got alternative spaces to go up in. And they made their own little culture, which is fine, but it's very safe. I mean, what a real comic does, I believe, is you go up in front of anybody, anywhere, anytime, and tell your jokes, and people laugh.
That's why I'm not a comic.
Why?
Because I don't know. I don't have that. Like I love when you come to town and I do a couple of minutes before you.
Yeah.
And that's exciting to me. But running around to open mics and doing 2 different clubs a night and all that stuff, fuck that. I don't have that in me.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. It's just that fucking infuriating. I just saw. It's just it reminded me of, in everything cyclical. Everything, you know what I mean. Everything happens in everything. Every art business. There's the great artist, and then the fucking. It's like There's that Led Zeppelin, and then there's fucking Mockingbird horse shit. You know? And
Can I ask
look,
you-
I know James Taylor. I get it. I'm not saying these people, of course, these other comics are talented, but you know, it's preference, but you know, it just really bothered me. I was like, oh, fucking James Taylor and Simon and Garfunkel. They're just safe
I love Simon
douchebags.
and Garfunkel.
I know you do, but they're safe douchebags. Oh, look at her. The goofy bitch.
She's kind of sexy.
better now?
She's not sexy. You're out of
I
your
love
mind.
a big mouth girl. I love it, but I love a mouthful of teeth.
No, you don't. You
I
wouldn't have liked
do.
it. You wouldn't have liked. Look at that flat. Oh,
She
oh,
can't
look at
dance the
them.
same.
Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, she has no shoes on.
Yeah, I'm out.
Look at that fucking. They're just. Oh, and the fans, dude. Ugh. It's terrible.
For a good-looking guy, he really let that hair and mustache. He's like borderline looking like a child molester.
He was
But
a
once you
heroin
shaved
addict,
him
dude.
down and you could see those eyes, he becomes real handsome.
He was a heroin addict. Oh, dude. He's not. They're not good looking people. They're regular fucking
James
douchebags.
Taylor is
You
a
would
good-looking
walk
guy.
by James Taylor let me tell you something. You would walk by James Taylor anywhere in the world. Walk right by him. Not even know.
Same
not
thing.
even know
Same
him.
thing with all these fucking girls, country artists. That girls like, oh, Tim McGraw, Morgan Wallen. They're the same guys who cut my fucking grass. You would
Dude,
never look at the guy cut my grass. and be
You're
like, "Yeah, that
never
guy's hot."
walking by Bon Jovi
No, Bon
or
Jovi.
David Lee Roth going, you're going to go, who the fuck? That guy's somebody.
By the way,
Yeah.
I
You
heard
know what I'm
something.
saying, though?
No, I get. Listen, you walk by Bon Jovi, but that's like walking by a Greek god. Okay, you know what's going on. Now you walk by and you're like,
Thank you, Melissa.
who's
Thank you.
that old lady?
Thank you, Melissa, for agreeing with me.
Listen to me, Bush. Can you find a handsome James Taylor picture and put it up there? Just
I
Google
guarantee
handsome
Google,
James Taylor.
Google will ask Siri. She'll go, that doesn't exist. She'll go, working on it. Still working.
Still working.
I'm sorry, that doesn't exist.
We were talking about on the show the other day with Craig Gass how handsome you are. I was saying how handsome you are now, skinny Bobby with the beard and the good, shiny, good colored head.
Yeah.
And he was saying how handsome you were in the beginning, like when he first met you. He's like, Bobby was hard to work with because you'd look at him and be like, that guy's really fucking good looking.
Yeah, I was. I had my day.
But now you've evolved. You're a different kind of good looking. You went from like a good looking manatee to now like a good looking man. Like look at you. You look right now like you should be the CEO of a company that does bad shit. Like a CEO
I
of
am.
a company
I'm a CEO of my comedy company.
But you look like not bad products, like a CEO that like your company is a garbage collection that just dumps it in the water somewhere else.
Yeah, well, that's what I want. You know what I want? I want a fucking dream gig as a mob guy on a series.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even have to be mob. You could just be like Succession. That guy was in the mob, but he was a fucking loud, rude asshole that everybody respected. You could
How
do something
great was
like that.
he, dude?
He's the best.
He just did
Wow.
But I mean, yeah, he's good looking in that, I think.
Yeah. Also, like these are
That
old,
one
I'm talking about, like,
photo.
now.
There's one photo that he's good looking in.
I don't mean 70s James Taylor. I mean like 80s James Taylor. When he
Oh,
cut
you
his
think he's good?
hair.
I mean, dude, that one photo to the right, I guess he's pretty good looking.
I mean, look at that. This guy could be on any soap opera.
Dude, that he could be my fucking sociology teacher. I mean, what are you
Right, but
talking about?
One that two girls fucking played with themselves while they were doing the sociology homework thinking about him.
Listen,
I mean, now he's 80.
I'm not saying I'm not coming from a place of Brad Pitt. I
Right.
get it, but he's there. Look at Carly Simon. Ugh.
Carly Simon, though, looks like she's got good qualities to mix with
Are
somebody else.
you out of your fucking
Do you know
mind?
who Mira Sorvino is? Paul Sorvino's daughter?
She's as close to a puppet face as you can get.
Do
She looks like you could stick her hand in her mouth.
you
I'm
know
sorry.
who Mira Sorvino is?
Yeah, I know she is.
She said she used to tutor their son in Russian. And she said the first time she ever went over the house and saw the daughter of the son of Carly Simon and James Taylor that kid got all their good qualities, and he was so good looking she couldn't tutor him. She couldn't even talk in front of him.
Yeah, they're fucking communists too, by the way.
Yeah, they are pretty super liberal. Anyway, can I run something by you?
Yeah, please.
Carmen, who works on my show and has for 10 years now, maybe more. She has a boyfriend who we all like, Chad.
Yeah, black
Did you
dude.
ever meet Chad?
Black dude.
Black dude with abs,
Bobby.
super cool.
Sorry, just want to show this
what's
before
that?
you go too far.
100%.
So the show before you get too far.
Thank you.
I'd
Thank
fuck
you,
that
Mush.
puppet in a second.
I mean, dude, she's puppet mouth.
Yeah, I'd hit that puppet. I'm not lying.
Oh, she's gross.
So Carmen and Chad have been together. Chad's good dude. He's an athlete and all that. And Carmen says today that Chad watches porno movies with his guy friends. Is that gay?
Yeah.
Mush?
Yeah.
All right, let me throw this at you, though. We all
Wait a
agreed
minute.
with that.
Wait a minute. Stop. Mush. Is it gay for guy friends to watch porno movies together?
Yeah.
I feel like you're like, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Like
Mush, do you like ice cream and pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same, yeah. Got it.
All right, how about this, though?
Yeah.
Chad says he watches porn with his friends, but they do it virtually. They're not all in the same room.
Yep.
They throw it up like on a screen and they all watch it from their own location.
Oh.
Well, you gotta understand, it depends. Look, it's still gay, yes. Technically, yes. But
you know they're jerking off.
Well, are they jerking off or are they watching it for shits and giggles?
Chad says he watched it for shits and giggles, and I kind of believe him. But I feel like some of those guys in his group, like Gio, is like, does Gary fucking just sign off after like 7 minutes? Gary just done, signs off.
And what porn are they watching?
Girl porn. Hetero porn.
It's borderline gay and borderline juvenile. You know what I mean?
I don't need other dudes around me to watch porn.
Of course you don't. Because you're a man.
I mean, I don't even want it. I don't like the thought of it. I don't like, very few people could show me porn on their phone and be like, look at this. And I'd be like, all right, I'm good. Like, you could do that. If you showed me something, I'd watch it because you want me to see something.
Sure.
A couple of people would be like, oh, check this out. I'm like, no, stop. I don't need to be around you while this is happening.
Yeah, because you're a man. You're a man. We have kids. We have wives.
I'm also not homophobic, so I don't normally care about that stuff, but it call a spade a spade.
Hey,
bad
dude,
choice of words
Jesus
in that case.
Christ, Mike. I mean, what the fuck?
I'm just saying, if you're hanging out with other dudes and some guys like, you guys want to do something? You want to play Uno? No. How about we watch some porn together? All right. That guy was dying to do that from the beginning. So, I don't know. It was just something that just came up a couple of minutes ago.
I'm curious to what she thinks. She thinks it's gay, right?
She thinks it's totally gay. She thinks it's totally gay. And I know they're probably all jerking off.
Well, I mean, they might not be jerking off, dude. They might be just fucking making, shits and giggles about it. You know what I mean?
What's giggly about that? If you're still
doing shits look at his balls. Dude, look at she just fucking choked.
I don't want to be with anybody that goes, look at his balls.
Okay, if I had a video of Melissa banging Dickie, we'd all watch it in the jerk off party together.
I'd watch it live in the house if they invited me.
Don't go to the house.
I won't bark at anybody, I'll tell you that. That's still one of my favorite moments ever on this show, hearing that story.
It's a good one. It's a real fucking good one.
Yeah. Any word on that? Any follow up? Is she ever make it back? Is she still wandering around Coney Island?
We need a plant in the social media of her.
Yeah. Somebody that could watch her and update her.
I would love to get her on the show to hear her side. I mean, we only heard one side, and that's not very American. Why? She didn't die. Yeah, well, I mean, she didn't die on the outside in the physical realm, but on the inside, she's dead. You killed her on the inside.
She will never look at this country again.
Yeah, she hates America. We you know what I mean?
She's all gone from social.
She's all gone from social for you.
What was she? Bad tooth English mom at AOL.com?
She was a... I gotta use my focus stick.
Pretty face, badass. Dude,
It's
I
fucking.
want to see what she looks like.
I got a picture. You want a picture?
Mm-hmm.
I'll send it to Mush. Mush, do you have a picture of her?
No.
Sticky, I would have tried to work an angle first.
Didn't send them to me.
What'd you say?
Melissa didn't send them to me.
Where's Lou?
She's probably sleeping.
Or
I
she
woke
went
up, I
to
got a
Melissa's
text.
house. Now she's dead.
I had a text from Melissa or from Lou that her and Melissa were in the chat on Saturday. This guy was already in his fifth dream. I got up last night to pee, and I saw a text from Mush that said, "Are we going at 10 o'clock tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then Bobby texted me, "Why are you awake?" So I just got up to pee. I was up for 2 minutes.
Mike, last
Yes.
night, because I had to drive home. Why the fuck aren't you coming up, Mike? Oh, I fucking hate my phone.
Oh yeah, I would take a shot at her.
You got it?
Yeah, Melissa sent it to me.
All right, send it to Mush because I can't, for some reason, send something to Mush.
She's got some issues, like some puffiness in her face. Maybe if she wasn't next to Melissa, she would look better.
You mean alcoholism?
That might be it. That might be it.
I mean, not to get too turned into a doctor or anything. XO, scone breath, XO.
Are you back now from the woods?
Well, yesterday,
Oh,
dude, we had to drop Max off. Dawn has him in camp all summer, right?
all right.
So last week he was in his woods camp, right? They go hiking. He went on his overnight to an island, and it was one of the nights where we had a fucking vicious thunderstorm
Where he was out camping?
on an island
Ooh.
in the middle of the big lake. And me and Dawn went out to dinner. We had a great night, and then we were home watching SEAL Team, which is our new favorite show.
Trying to learn how to go retrieve Max from the island.
Well, dude, we couldn't. There's no cell phones. They have nothing on the island. There's nothing. So you're just on the island for the night. There's no coming back.
Intense?
They were intense.
Oof.
And it started, I mean, the thunder shook the tiny house.
Right.
I mean, boom.
Yeah.
Sounded like there was a dirt bike under the house, just revving. And me and Dom were like, should we be worried? I'm like, nah. You know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she picked him up. Dude, he looked like they rescued him from an island. His shirt was just stains. His legs were scraped up, his toes, his feet. He had a story to tell. It's on my Instagram where he was just like, the tent was leaking. They all had to go into this. They have this one cabin on the island, and they had to all go into this cabin because everybody's tent was leaking. And I mean, it was crazy. What a crazy night! But he had a good night. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's not a pussy.
So then, but here's the thing. She put him in a lacrosse camp.
Mm-hmm.
So he came back from regular camp Friday. She put him in an overnight lacrosse camp. And so it's at this private boys high school right on Lake Winnipesaukee, right on the fucking lake, but it's a private boys school during the year. $70,000 a year to put your kid through high school on the lake. And we had to drop him off like at college. We had to go into the dorm and check him in and then go to the dorm, and he was sharing a room with the kid, and the kid's mom got there first. So they got the window, whatever, that whole thing we went through. The Max, we had to put his stuff away and make his bed. And it's like dropping him off at college at 10.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And, it's in this beautiful town. on the other side of all like an hour away. You know, Winnipesaukee big. So it was on the other side of the lake, and it's this really cute little town. And me and Dawn got lunch. Then we went and got a fucking donut and at this bakery, and we went home. Me and her it was raining out all day yesterday. We sat on the couch. We watched SEAL Team. It's fucking great. And then around fucking at 9 o'clock, I had to jump in the car and go home. So I jumped in the car and I got to fucking drive back for
4 hours,
4.5.
Wait.
Yeah, but dude, I fucking whack it out. The first 2.5 hours, I'm fine. I make a stop. I go take a piss, and then I got 2 hours left. It's not that bad. It's not great.
Yeah.
But it's not bad for me. You know what I mean?
Well, to do it at 9 o'clock at night, though.
Huh?
You doing it at 9 o'clock at night?
Nobody's on the road.
Oh, that makes sense.
Nobody's on the road. I put Waze on, try not to get pulled over, blah, 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 you know? But we got a call from Mac. Couldn't sleep. Couldn't go to sleep. Just couldn't sleep. And the counselors and blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, this morning, we got a call. When I showed up, I don't know how to say this. When I showed up, and you see these other dads coming in with their sons,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just fucking pontoon boat assholes.
What
You know
do you
what I mean?
mean? No, like outdoorsy.
No, not outdoorsy. It's fucking. There's outdoorsy guys I like. Pontoon boat fuck faces are, you know, rich guys.
Oh, I relate.
You know, you know what I mean? They look like their outfit is from a catalog.
Yeah.
You know, everything is from a catalog. The vineyard vine, the fucking boat hat, all this
They have
shit.
the voice. Hello.
No,
assholes?
they're kind of like not even friendly.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that guy. You know, they got some boat somewhere on a lake, and they fucking go out on let's go out in the boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but take the smiles. That smile horse shit that's not. Let me tell you something. Having a boat fucking stinks.
Having a brother with a boat is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, understood. Yeah, but your bro is kind of cool. You know what I mean? He's like, you want to go on the boat? We'll go on the boat. But
Right.
boat guys, you know, let's go on the boat. And then they go out on the boat to their little spot, and they stop, and they have their beer, and they sit, you know, and then they're like, all right, let's go over this. It's like, so fucking boring. You got to slow down in the no wake zone, and then you speed up. Yeah, get the ones without the smiles. Yeah, but these are the fucking pontoon. You know what I mean?
It's so funny because I really want to get a pontoon boat.
Look, I hear you, and I would too. I get the culture, but it's like I like the kids are shit kids. You know what I mean?
I do get it. I know what you're saying. Pontoon boat guy. I want to get it because I don't like speedboat guy. I don't want to be speedboat guy. So I'm like, I'm more pontoon boat guy. I don't want to be the guy that has 4 engines that you have to cost $2,000 in gas to fill up a thing so you can go 800 miles an hour out to the middle of nowhere and you don't even fish. I want to be a pontoon boat guy who just gets to hang out. And that's not that piece of shit.
Yeah, but it's like, you see, like nobody on that thing is happy. Like everybody's just like,
right. Dad's making us go out on the boat again.
I get it. It's cool. You sit on the boat and you fucking go out on the I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And yes, I would, you know, but you gotta get in the mooring. You gotta fucking pull up to the dock, let everybody off, unload the boat. Then you gotta go to the mooring, and then you gotta hook it up to the mooring, walk through the water. You gotta get wet. To have a boat is a fucking lifestyle that I'm just not ready for. Someone brought up jet skis. I fucking jet ski. Yes. I'd rather have a jet ski. Jet ski, you bring it down, you put it in, you blast around, and you fucking go back. I'm jet ski all the way.
But both have the same shitty maintenance at the end of the day. You can't take that thing out on salt water and you got to go clean it. You got to run water through the engine. I'm like, ooh, my brother-in-law has it where you show up, they have it in the water. When you leave, you bring it back, they do everything and put it away for you. That's the way to
But
go.
I'm not an ocean guy. You know that. Fuck the ocean.
You're a lake man.
Dude, lake water. What do you clean your fucking saltwater boat off with?
Fresh water. Lake water. Oh, you got a point.
So, anyways, he called this morning. The kids, these other kids were fucking with him.
Max.
Yeah.
I'll go up there tomorrow.
And Don called me and he called me and, you know, I was talking to the counselor and, you know, I guess Max was spraying him with fucking bug spray to get him out of the room. And they were, you know, they were kids that knew each other. I saw these 3 kids come in. They were all friends. And I go, Don, I think we put him into a lacrosse culture. He's in lacrosse up here where there's a mix of everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's in there with lacrosse sons.
Now
pontoon boat guys.
You're in lacrosse where these kids are probably going to play lacrosse in college.
Yeah.
At an Ivy school. They're probably going to try to get some type of, their fathers are pushing them towards some type of scholarship for lacrosse at an Ivy League school. Max plays lacrosse for fun. I don't think Max is going to be a lacrosse guy.
Right.
I think Max is going to be in the arts or something like that. And we put him in a culture that he doesn't vibe, that these kids are kind of fucking assholes. They're not, you know, and I go, so she's, you know, she was talking to him and stuff like that. Max, you got it. And I was like, Dawn, you can't, I go, you understand our tone is our sound bed. I go, I cry in the movie when the music kicks in. So we have to change our tone.
Right.
Our sound bed has to change. Max, you got this. You can do it. Max, you want us to come pick you up? We'll come grab you. No big deal. If you think you can make it through, which I think you can, you got this. Don't worry about it. Don't let these kids mess with you. Stick up for yourself and have fun. I think you can, you know, but she, you know,
you don't want to use your easy listening voice.
I go, look, our kid isn't the fucking, our kid isn't the, well, you don't want to use your tragic voice either. You know what I mean? You don't want to use, you don't want to use fucking Max. You have to stick up for your, you know, it's not Rudy.
No, you got to be fucking real, Max. Don't take any shit from those kids.
Don't take the shit.
I got to tell you.
And I go like this. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Let's say we send Joey up there. Joey, my son, I was looking at a picture of him the other day. He's going to be 17 in a month, and he full on looks like he's 25.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being a kid his age, but that guy shows up and says, leave Max the fuck alone?
Yeah, but Max has my personality. Joey has a quieter personality, but I wouldn't fuck with him. You know what I mean? Like he has a,
yeah.
You know, Joey can be very stern. Yeah.
Yeah.
Max wants to have fun and goof around, but then when it goes too far, he doesn't know how to. And these kids are like coming in his room, you know, fucking with him. And
yeah,
I go, Don, this might be the day that he learns that kids are assholes and kids bully and kids, you know, people make your feelings get hurt and you got to get through it. I go, no matter, I can't call him up on an iPad and give him a pep talk. You think I'm going to call him and go, Max, you know, one time, and he's going to be like, thanks, Dad. This isn't a movie. He's not paying attention to me. The iPad service isn't that good. He's not even listening to a word I'm saying. I go, as long as he's not hurt physically and getting molested, he's fine.
That's extra.
Right?
Yeah.
That's extra. So I'm like, if he's not physically hurt and not getting diddled, yeah, I say we let him go through it and come out the other side. Worst thing, you go pick him up tonight. I go have a couple cookies, go to eat at a nice restaurant and have a little chat and let him just talk and tell you what happened.
I'm telling you, I used to be afraid to stay home alone in my ghetto apartment in New York. And when I went away to summer camp 3 weeks away in the Adirondack Mountains with old guys who were older than me, I came back and I was like, nothing in this apartment could ever scare me again. I was living in the woods with these psychopaths from fucking Bronx and Queens. Nothing will ever scare me again. That growing up, that camp grow up thing is pretty good.
But it's like these kids are ganging up on him. They're like all friends, and he's
Yeah,
by
this
himself,
week.
and it hurts me because I've been there.
I know. But
And
then
I've
next
and
week
I've
there'll be
I,
one kid who likes him, and then they'll all be on his side, and they'll be ganging up on another kid.
well, you know, I remember those times, dude. I remember when nobody liked me, and that's when I pretended I was on drugs. And that's when I pretended I was, and that's when everybody liked me, and that's when I started doing drugs because the kids that wound up liking me because I was on drugs were those kids. So I just did what I had to do. And I just don't want him to, I want him to, you know,
You don't want him to do drugs for
I don't
starters.
want him to do drugs. I don't want him to fucking hang out with the wrong kids. But I also
Conform to
don't
them.
want, I don't want him to be the kid. But I can't control if he's the kid, you know, I gave the analogy. There's always that little puppy off in the corner looking at some fucking leaf while all the other puppies are sucking on the tit, getting milk. And then he comes back to get milk, and the mother's done giving milk. And he's like, what the fuck? I was always that kid. You know what I mean? I was over here doing this while everybody else was over there doing that, what they're supposed to be doing. They were all together, and I was always by myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Max is that kid too, where he's always kind of doing his thing. And now he's up there and Don was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That doesn't make sense. But I
He'll get
understand
through it.
I understand where Max is. The only thing you do is go get him and show him that you got him, or you let him go through it and then be there for him tomorrow.
Yeah. That's a smart thing.
Right?
I think so. Let him mature, let him develop, let him deal with situations, because he's going to have to deal with funny situations when you're not around.
When Joey was 10, did you ever
Yeah.
put him in a situation where he was around a bunch of shit kids?
Yeah, he went to a school that we took him out of that was filled with a bunch of shit kids. He went to a Montessori school, so they put him in with 3 grades older than he was. And thankfully he was big, so he couldn't be physically intimidated, but there were kids in there who were more developed and smarter than he was, and they were assholes. And I told Joey, there was a kid who kept pushing him and bothering him, and I said, Joey, you pick up a fucking chair and you hit that kid with the chair. And my wife goes, are you out of your mind? And I go, I need Joey to know that no matter what he does, I'll have his back, and that I'm on his side. He never hit the kid, never hit him with a chair and never did that stuff. But he knew that if he had to, I would have his back. So he wasn't afraid. He was always afraid that the teacher would call me and then tell me Joey did something bad and I would be mad at him. And I said, no, I'm always going to go for you. I'm always going to look out for you. So, it happens, dude, especially now in these ages. And kids are dicks. And it hurts us more than it hurts them. We see kids being dicks to our kids, and we're like, I'd kill that little motherfucker. And then 3 weeks later, they're best friends and sharing candy together. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, dude, I know, but I disagree at one point of that. It hurts us more than it hurts them. It doesn't. It kills them inside.
Well,
It
but I don't
kills
think it
Max
lasts.
inside. I can
I don't
see
think,
it.
Yeah, I know, but Max is a sensitive kid, and he's so sweet, so it's worse. And he just wants to be friends with these older kids, and they take advantage of his sweetness. But I guarantee you, he'll work through it. Sure, sweet enough.
But Max a dick too. I know Max is he was fucking around. It went too far. They wouldn't stop. They got a rise out of him, so they kept doing it because they're a little group of kids and they see the rise out of this kid and they keep fucking with him, thinking it's hilarious. And Max is done, and they're not turning it around, going, "Come on, man, let's go." These kids aren't developed enough to go, "Dude, come on, we're just fucking with you."
Right.
It's just so he's gonna learn the lesson that he doesn't get along with everybody, and also, dude, you don't belong at everywhere. Some places the camp where you go overnight, you can do that. The fucking lacrosse camp maybe is not your thing, or you got to become tougher.
Yeah.
So Don's got to deal with it. I wish I was up there to fucking help him through it. I'm not going to be up there till Wednesday night late.
Well,
It's a little tough.
That makes it worse for you because you're not there, so you feel like you're missing out on something.
Yeah, I could go up and visit him. If I was there, I'd just go up and go, "Hey, I want to talk to my son for a little bit."
Yeah.
And I'd go fucking hang with him for a little bit. You know what I
Can you
mean?
call him?
Yeah, but it's shoddy service. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I talked to the counselor was there. The counselor's cool kid. Fucking, he's kind of like a Joey type of kid. He's a yoked little fucking 16-year-old or something. You know what I mean? And he's like, look, they were having a hard time, and they were messing around, but Max, and Max was like, they sprayed me with bug spray, and He was like, no, Max, you're the one who did that. He was like, all right, all right. So the counselor's cool. Look, it's just like I say, let him go through it and be there for him. If he needs you, come get me, go get him. It's an hour away. Go get him. Or
I love that Max tried to flip it around.
yeah, it's just I go, Dawn, there's no pep talk I can give him that's going to, he's gonna go, Dad, you're right. I'm gonna go stand up for it's not gonna happen. That's movie shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if this is a question. This is just a statement.
Yeah.
My wife and I, we bought this condo.
Yeah.
And we've been having to buy like a couple of things like furniture and things like that. And we began searching online because we wanted to get really comfortable pillows. What pillow would you recommend? Did I miss something? Hello? Hello? I feel like I should have asked this question off the air first. Do you know what I'm talking about, Mush?
I do.
Can I talk about it or no?
Hey, Melissa.
It's up to him.
I don't know. Am I not supposed to?
Dude, listen, I don't know what to do, man. I mean, I get a lawyer involved, but a couple of years ago, I saw this pillow. I was having the neck thing. I had a thing behind my ear, right? That if you touched right here, it shot a fucking lightning bolt through my body and through my head. I was real nervous that I had a tumor or some spinal shit. I don't know what I had. I saw chiropractic. I went for massages. As I lost a lot of the weight,
right,
it went away.
Good.
It was definitely a fat person thing. But I also sleep. I sleep like this. You know what I mean? So I saw this pillow, the cube pillow, and it, kind of squares you off. So it just, when you sleep, your neck isn't like this. It's more like this. Yeah.
Right.
So I reached out to them. I was like, dude, is this blah, blah? And they're like, hey, we'll send you some, blah, blah, blah. So I sent them some and they sent me a couple pillows. Then they sent me one from Max. And I was like, yeah, I'll make you a little video with me and Max using them. You know what I mean? And I made literally impromptu, put the pillow down, put the phone on, me and Max. No, it wasn't like a script or I was a fucking stage dad. It was just, we did this amazing little video that was adorable. And I sent it to him and they used it. It was for stories. You know what I mean? On their story.
Yeah. Right.
And then the guy was like, oh, there it is. Look at that. Play it.
I can't believe I didn't know about this.
It's just a photo they posted. Sorry.
Well, that's the video of Bobby and Max laying there, and Max is crawling around.
But Max is fucking adorable. Like it's just like this perfect little commercial for them. And they used it, and it was great. And they used it kind of as a commercial. And I was like, oh, that's cool, Max. And Max was so excited. He was like, oh my God, And then they used it, and they used it this year for their fucking main campaigns.
You should reach out to them. You don't have to call a lawyer. You should call them and be like, listen, this is not what we talked about. You guys are being a little bit. You guys owe me about 200 more pillows if you're gonna keep doing this shit.
I don't want any more pillows because I don't want to use it. And the guy was offering to send me a bunch of shit, and maybe that guy's gone now, and whoever's in charge saw the video and was like, we should use this. And it's getting a lot of traction because of my fans, and people are like, they're probably, and it's kind of a little dirty where it's like, look, dude, you gave me a few pillows. Right. Yeah, I get it. Maybe you could use it for that year, but now you're being a little Netflixy.
Keeping it for 100 years.
Yeah, dude. It's like you're using it. I'm an actor. I'm in a fucking union.
Yeah.
And that's my kid. And you're using it as a fucking your campaign for the year.
Did you reach out to the union?
For what?
Tell them.
I think you're right. I think I should probably get in touch with the people first. Yeah.
Yeah, shoot them a letter. Say, hey, look, I'm cool right now, but this is getting a little out of hand. This is not what we agreed upon. You're.
I understand it because it's such a perfect video, and I don't know the rules. Like, do they own it now that I sent it to them?
I don't
Like,
know.
I don't know. Like, I would have to get a lawyer involved and be like, look, you're using something that I sent you, but I put it on my Instagram, so it's like free for everybody to use. But they're putting money behind it.
It's free for everybody to view. It's your property.
Yeah, but did I give it to them when I sent it to them too?
Well, I don't know. No, you send them to view or put in their stories, not to run a campaign with it.
I mean, dude, we are
compensated for
the
that.
fucking Pillow Cube fucking spokespeople.
Yeah, for sure. Both of you.
Yeah. What does it say? I'm much less fat and still love my Pillow Cube.
Hi, I'm Bobby Kelly. You may not recognize me because I'm so skinny now, but I still love my pillow.
Well,
cube.
if you like the kid Pillow Cube, Max takes with him everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has it up at the camp up there. It's like it looks like a. Didn't I send your daughter one?
I don't think so. I bought one when it first came out. I don't think you sent me one.
You sure I didn't send your daughter a Pillow Cube, but like a little, I think a wolf. I sent her a wolf.
There's no wolf. There's no wolf pillows.
I sent her the fucking wolf.
I'm telling you right now, there's no fucking wolf pillows in this house. Never have been. I'll fight you on it. This guy
That
knows his own
escalated.
house. I know what's going on here. There's been no wolf pillows.
Amanda, are you
man.
there? Are you there? Hang on, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, can you hear her?
A little bit.
Hello, Amanda, are you there?
Yep.
Okay. I believe I sent your daughter a Pillow Cube
You did?
a year ago or so.
Oh.
In her
No.
room, it's like a wolf or a something like that.
Mm-mm.
Are you sure? Can you go check?
She's not even home.
Where are you?
I've never seen.
Where
There ain't
are
no
you?
wolf pillows in this house.
I'm in Clearwater.
Oh, you're at the house. You're at the apartment. Who's with you?
Juliana. You want me to ask her?
Yeah, ask her if she's got if she's got like the cube. It looks like a little cube, but it's like a wolf.
Oh yeah, I saw your ad. Hold on.
Oh my god. I can't stand. You know what? Forget it. I gotta go. I mean, I gotta go. Forget it. I love you. Goodbye. I mean, what the fuck? My god, fucking
You're like the My
what?
Pillow guy. You're the other My Pillow guy. Hello, I'm Bobby Kelly. I'm
I
gonna get you a
can't.
chain with a cross.
I gotta get in touch with them. Like Ray Ellen, Aruba Ray was like, "Here's my lawyer. I talked to him. Should I get?
Yeah.
Should I call this guy?
Have Tony Burton send him a stern email.
No, because I don't want Tony. He's got enough. I don't want to. He's got enough people to fucking deal with. Never mind fucking, dealing with my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure, he's gonna fucking do some deal for you that's more important.
He gets me a Pillow Cube endorsement.
What am I gonna do?
It's in the turtle sleeps on the thing. That's so funny.
What is the? Let me see. Pillow Cube. I swear to God. Let me call Dawn.
Well,
I think we sent you one.
we didn't get one. Maybe Lewis's kid has one. We don't have
No,
one.
it's not fucking Lewis's kid. You piece of shit.
James is sleeping on a wolf right now.
James isn't sleeping on a goddamn wolf.
Got no wolves in this house. By the way, who sends a wolf to a baby girl?
Dawn.
Yes.
Hi, you're on the Calta and Kelly podcast.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Didn't we send Juliana one of those Pillow Cubes?
I don't think so.
Oh.
All right, can you do me a favor? Can you send her one?
Sure.
All right, I'll send her
Bobby
one.
has to do 3 more commercials for it.
Husky one. I know she
Yeah, remember we sent her the husky. We sent her the husky.
I don't know if we sent it to her or not.
I think we did. Didn't I tell you send her the husky? Maybe you didn't
Husky's her
send
favorite
it.
dog.
Oh, maybe it was me. Maybe I didn't send it.
Okay.
But I'll send her one for
All right,
sure.
Send her one right now, please.
Okay.
The husky, and send
Okay.
send that fucking werewolf of a dad one too.
Okay.
All
I
right.
gotta be a werewolf.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, so far everything's quiet.
Quiet. Okay. Okay. Cool. How's the house? Everything safe?
Everything's safe.
Are you
I'm
sure
sitting
we didn't send her
outside.
the husky? I remember looking at that.
I
I've
know.
never seen it in my life.
I don't think we sent it to
I
her.
fucking guarantee it's in a box in a fucking hallway somewhere.
I've
that
never
fucking
seen that
mansion
in my
they live in.
life.
Send it again.
This is the same guy who fucking had a Rolex in the fucking watch box for 7 years, didn't know where it was. Same guy who fucking, dude, did you get the thing? No, we never got anything. Oh yeah, it's right here. It was in a hallway down the street, and we got a box, and we didn't know because we get so many boxes.
Well, we'll send it.
All right, goodbye. I love you. Are you enjoying your time? What are you gonna do? Go down the beach?
No, because I don't have phone service. So
You can go down the beach. You don't have to, Mama. You don't have to fucking do that.
all right. Thank you.
All right, love you. Bye.
I will. Bye.
Bye. You know what that means? She's not going down the beach.
No.
She wants
She's
to
not
stay
gonna
up at the
argue with you
house
about
in
it.
case Max calls because
Yeah.
she's nervous about Max.
She's a good mother.
No, a good mother would go down and you know.
I'm looking forward to that pillow cube.
What do I do?
I'm telling you, I would have somebody just reach out to them and say, hey, clearly you have a product that you like. If you'd like to continue using it, we're going to have to discuss compensation.
Okay.
You want me to send them a letter?
Yeah.
I will. Dear, not my pillow.
No, that's not it. It's Pillow Cube.
Not my pillow, I said. I'm going to tell them
I'll
that you're in
send it.
high demand.
I'll fucking send it.
You're in high demand to endorse pillows around the United
I'll
States.
send it. All right. Well, that's it. I think that's
I can't
the
believe
show.
the hour went by already.
It's done. I gotta go. I'm going to work out right now.
Me too. What a weird
What are you
coincidence.
doing?
Today I do chest and arms. What are you doing?
That's not a thing.
What's not a thing?
It's chest day, bi day, tri day, shoulder day, back day,
sorry,
leg
I'm
day.
an overachiever. I do chest and arms in the
Now,
same.
when you do chest, you're doing arms. Fuckface. That's not a thing.
No. Sometimes I focus just on the chest. Today is chest and arms.
But
Well,
you cannot not
shoulders.
do the fucking arms if you ate a bug.
Right. So chest and shoulders, basically. A little bit of back.
You're not working out. Just say it.
No, I'm going to get lunch. Similar.
What does she want? What is this? Who is this?
I
Jesus
don't read the comments.
Christ.
I don't think he
Oh,
does
God.
comedy anymore, does he?
I think he moved to Buffalo and he's fucking doing a black box theater with Olivia.
Oh, well, that I go. I'd look at Olivia's black box for sure.
No, that's Carmen. So-
Oh,
Good one, Mush. All right. Well, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, every week for the last fucking 3 years.
it's
Do you
never gotten
understand how
better.
long we've been doing this podcast?
A long time.
We've had a person come in here and do new jokes every week. And apparently you guys like it.
I don't.
They've been good and they've been bad.
Take them both, and there you have.
It's a new 5 with Joe.
Hey everybody.
Nice paneling you got there.
Thanks. Still
Hey.
stuck here
Oh,
in
you're
Buffalo.
You're in the magician home.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm coming
Dude,
home
this
tonight.
is why anytime Joe would make an ad for me, he always uses earth tones, and I hate it. Look at all the browns and fucking oranges he loves so much.
My mom wants to turn into a guest room soon, so
Yeah, make it a guest room and don't use earth tones. Where's your hot mom, by the way?
she's at work.
What do you got? A Houdini with shackles on it?
Yeah.
Are they
Yeah,
real?
Where? Where? There?
Over the bed. Over the bed.
Oh yeah, those are like antique handcuffs, and then
Not his though, are they?
no, I wish.
Oh yeah. I would say, wow.
David
So
Copperfield has all those.
I stayed in a bed and breakfast one time, and the guy's father used to play in the Benny Goodman Orchestra.
Mm.
And in my bedroom, he had all his Grammy awards and stuff. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So maybe your mom could Airbnb out your room. Famous magician memorabilia.
She doesn't want strangers in here. She's Italian.
True. I get you.
Well, can I tell you about my dream?
Sure.
I had a dream last night that we elected a dog to be president. And not only was he was a great president, but he was a good boy. He was the first president who never called in an airstrike because he's colorblind and couldn't see the red phone. Anyway, his presidency ended tragically in Dallas. The CIA gave him dark chocolate. That joke was called Air Bud, Retriever in Chief. Guys, I was at the lake last week and I saw a baker standing by the water. He was sad. He kept skipping scones.
Oof.
I said, "What's the matter?" He said, "I'm out of dough."
You keep skipping jokes.
Boy, when I was a little kid, growing up was rough. My mom never gave me attention because she was obsessed with cleaning the house. If I wanted a bath, I had to dress up like a dirty plate. If I wanted to be picked up, I had to hide in a pile of socks. And if I wanted to be brought out to the yard, I had to climb inside a trash bag. Now that's a clean joke. Hey, did you read about that new study that says artificial sweetener aspartame found in sodas can cause cancer?
Yeah.
That'd be a shocking diagnosis. Sir, the bad news is that you have cancer. The good news is that it's diet cancer. We'll do our best to keep the carbonation from spreading. Oh, thank you, Dr. Pepper.
I feel like you reused Dr. Pepper.
What's that?
I feel like you reused Dr. Pepper. I feel like there was a Dr. Pepper joke before.
Probably. You got to go back 3 years, though.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Next week, can you use those handcuffs when you start writing jokes? Is that one of those lights that you touch? Are you still going? You have more?
I got one more.
Oh,
All right, one
Jesus.
more. Let's go.
All right. Speaking of like sodas and stuff, did you hear that Kim Kardashian is coming out with her own brand of energy drink?
No.
That makes sense since originally the show Keeping Up with the Kardashians was going to be called Four Locos. And did you know Kim's energy drink is going to be coming in 3 sizes: large, extra large, and Pete Davidson. Because he's got a big one.
Mm-hmm. You should have left it at that 4th one.
The Baker one was good. Skipping scones?
Scones was good.
The only thing that's going to save you right now, if that lamp is one of those lamps you touch and it just turns on.
Well, I thought you did good today, Joe. Thank you.
Can you,
Thanks.
that lamp behind you, is that a lamp that you just touch and it goes on?
No, that's just an old lamp I've had. I've had that lamp my whole life, actually. Isn't that exciting?
I would like to take that lamp and hit you in the face with it. Who makes their bed?
I didn't want an unmade bed for the podcast.
Appreciate it.
You know, this one
thank
time,
you.
me and Olivia.
Just unmade jokes.
Mush is on fire today.
One time, me and Olivia, we had a meeting with this social media consultant guy, and he had his bed behind us, and it was unmade. I was like, I'm not hiring this guy.
Yeah. They call that a faux pas.
How much was the social media guy going to cost?
I don't even know. We didn't even get that far. It was just like Olivia was like, oh, I got this friend that knows stuff.
And he had an unmade bed, and you were like, no, it's not happening.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take that much effort to just throw your covers over the bed.
True.
Like if you have a messy room, just making your bed improves it by 95%.
There's a good joke. I like that. All right, I gotta go work out. I gotta go work this. I gotta sweat out this fucking set.
I gotta go too. I got shoulders and arms to do.
Good job, everybody. Give it up for fucking Joe, everybody.
Joe, yay.
Mush, where you gonna be, Mush?
This Saturday, I'll be at the Blind Tiger Comedy Club in San Antonio on the 10 o'clock show. And next week, we'll be back in the city.
Hey, Joe, where you gonna be?
I'm just gonna be bumming around the city doing spots, but just check out the Cheese Show.
Mike Calta every week on 92.5 The Bone.
Every morning on 102.5 The Bone in Tampa. And you can find my friend Bobby Kelly as he tells his wonderful jokes live around the country. You can go to robertkellylive.com and find out all his tour dates. He's up in the New Hampshire, Vermont area in the upcoming weeks. And you can go to comicwearables.com to buy shirts with our dumb faces on them. You need to retake that because there's no Skinny Bobby shirt.
I got to redo a shirt. We're getting Skinny Bobby. Ladies and gentlemen.
I still like the Fat Bobby shirt. Don't get me wrong. It's a vintage now.
Melissa, Chopper, Lou, Cole, DC, Scruffy Bones, Trevor, Lou, wherever the fuck you are, this one's for you, baby. We'll see you guys next week. Calta and Kelly, one of the fucking pandemic originals. We're still here. Mondays, sometimes. Wednesdays, sometimes Thursdays. Sometimes we don't even do it. But you know what? Who knows? See you next time.